Welcome back, everyone, to Sunshine Haze. I am Aja A, and as we have another video, this means something is going on with the moon. We just came off of the full moon in Virgo, which, as most moons are, it was a little crazy, but we had the full moon in an earth sign, and now we are getting ready to start a new pretty much a new solar season in Pisces. The sun is I'm sorry guys, we're not starting a new solar season in Pisces. We're starting a new lunar cycle in Pisces. We are actually coming into Aries next as far as the sun goes, but we're starting a new lunar cycle in Pisces. Before I get started though, as you guys know, I'd like to thank you all before I actually start talking to you about what's going on. So just like to say thanks to everybody that has been watching my videos, that has subscribed to my channel. Hello to all my new subscribers. Thanks for clicking the subscribe button. Thank you to all of my tarot clients. I really appreciate you guys. I'm glad that those readings are starting to, well, not starting to, but those readings are resonating with you. And then also, as you guys know, I just recently set up my online Etsy shop. I will eventually do a website because there's a lot of things that I'm working on and I need them all to kind of be in the same place. But for now, as you guys know, I have this Etsy store. Thank you to those of you that have been purchasing pendants and natal charts and numerology reports and all that good stuff. Do me a favor, if you actually buy a pendant from me, go on and tag me. And if you post it somewhere, go on and tag me. My social media is actually Aja A, AUJHA_AYE. I don't have Sunshine Haze as my handles on anything. It's all my actual brand, Aja A. So if you get a pendant from me and you want to flex, tag me so I can flex you. Anyways, yes, thank you guys. It's a lot. I have a few items on my online store, so go on and check it out. I have the link down in the description box, okay? All right, so I touched on this a little bit at the beginning of the video, but we are ending the Aquarian lunar cycle. Thank God. I'm sorry, I love everybody, but Aquarius and me, we just don't, it doesn't work. But I'm not gonna say it doesn't work, but there is a clash there, a very evident clash there as far as I'm concerned. So we're ending this lunar cycle in Aquarius, wrapping it up. We had that full moon in Virgo to kind of bring us to that half point and bring us towards the end. Now we are starting a new lunar cycle in Pisces. Now we're going into the solar season of Aries, but this lunar cycle is going to be in Pisces, and this time we have a new moon. So for everybody that watches my videos, you probably know by now that the new moon is when the moon, the earth, and the sun are all aligned, and the side of the moon facing away from us is illuminated, so we can't see. New moon time for me, or what I correlate the new moon to, is new beginnings, new phases, new cycles, new ideas, new people, new energy, just new. And because it is a moon, we know that the moon governs emotion, so there's a little bit of an emotional play here and now. Typically, I say that around the new moon, it is all right, guys. Every video, you guys get to meet all of my roommates because they make noise. Natasha! Girl! No, you don't have to come out here. I'm recording. Oh, sorry. You and Alan, both of y'all did that shit to me tonight. Yeah, my roommates are awesome, but they like to talk and make noise. But so do I. I'm in the living room recording a video and it's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning, whatever. We don't sleep in this house. Anyway, so I usually say that the new moon in, look, they threw me all up there. Usually say that the new moon doesn't really have much to do with not much, but I say that around the new moon, we're not as sappy in our feelings as we are during the full moon. But we got the moon in a fellow water sign, so brace yourselves because y'all gonna be feeling emotional. Pisces is actually, out of the water signs, I would say Pisces is actually probably the most emotional. Cancer is very moody. Scorpio is real mysterious, but Pisces is very sensitive, very emotional. So I'm sorry, y'all, but this new moon, you might be in your feelings, okay? All right, now you guys, I always try this. I'm always like, am I gonna be able to do this video without looking at my notes? No. And nobody is paying me for this video, so I don't need to be perfect. I just looked at my notes, and I was talking about Pisces, which is my next section, to segue into Pisces. So Pisces is my fellow water sign. I love Pisces people. I love people with Pisces in their charts. Very, very, very creative sign. A very, very creative sign. Now, before I get into Pisces, let's talk about the water element a little bit. So the moon is associated with a water sign already, which is Cancer, Team Cancer, which is Cancer. But there are two other signs under that element, which are Scorpio and Pisces. And signs under the water element tend to be all about the feelings. So Pisces is an I feel sign. Cancer, Scorpio are I feel signs. Like if you like earth signs or like air signs, you might hear them say more I think. Or like fire signs, you might hear them say I will or I do. But water signs are the I feel signs. So most water sign people, or people with a lot of water in their charts, are very intuitive, very, you know, sensitive, very emotional. And they're typically very creative individuals, and there's a big emphasis on love for water sign individuals. And the differences between the three are very funny, but there's a big emphasis on love and how we like to be loved in this water element. So this Pisces moon may have a little bit to do with your love lives, guys. Pisces is like Virgo. We just came out of the Virgo full moon. Pisces is like Virgo. It is a mutable sign. Pisces ends the winter season. So mutable signs prepare us for change. Now, if you guys watched my last video on Virgo, you know, I talk a little bit about, you know, we came in with all of this change really started last year. Really dating far back as the eclipses, but if we want to get down to business, this change really came into play when Saturn transitioned into Capricorn from Sagittarius. So starting in December is when we really started to either chip away at the old things that we no longer need, or we started to, you know, start cultivating new things that we want in our lives. So this moon being in Pisces, because Pisces is a mutable sign, and the new moon is all about new phases and new cycles. Virgo was about the release. Virgo was about, you know, let's get rid of anything that's left over. The new moon in Pisces is now like, okay, now that you've made that space, let's go on and start cultivating what it is that you really need to be working on. So that's a lot of what this new moon in Pisces is going to be for everybody, for you guys. If you have a lot of Pisces in your chart, this may not be the easiest time for you, or if you are a Pisces, sun, moon, and rising, it may not be the easiest. So there's always polarity there. I said in my last video, oh, if you have Virgo in your chart, this may not really be a good moon for you, but I want to also put out there. So I've noticed with these moon cycles, the wind still, guys, the power went out like 3 times today because the wind was blowing too hard. Not even gonna get started on the side of the country that I live on. East Coast. Thought the power was about to go out again. I was about to start cussing at y'all. Sorry, yeah, no, I really thought the power was about to go out again. I was gonna be like, you are not. Anyway, so what I did want to say is that when the moon is in your sign, it can go one of two ways for you. It can be very, very good, or it can be very, very chaotic, very hectic. So Pisces, this is going to be a very awesome time for you. Strings hanging out of my cardigans. It's going to be a very awesome time for you, or it's going to be like, damn, what is life? What is my life right now? What is going on? So just prepare yourself, Pisces, especially because y'all are very yeah, Pisces, one, is a water sign, so all over the place like any water sign. The only water sign that's not really all over the place is Scorpio. Pisces and Cancer for the most part, all over the place. So Pisces is, and then that's not a bad thing. It's more like we go with the flow. I'm not a Pisces, I'm a Cancer. Water signs go with the flow, take them wherever the water, you know, the stream takes you. So very possible that you guys, especially with it being a new moon, there may be a little bit of confusion and haziness, and everybody may just be all over the place, like what's going on, or maybe doing this thing and then what's going on over here, let me go over here and do this, and I still got this going on. That is very Pisces, and that is what we may be seeing in these next few days. On top of that, with the new moon being a new cycle, bringing in a new phase, and Pisces is a sign associated with, Pisces is a very creative sign, I said that earlier, and then a very intuitive sign. So all the water signs are very intuitive. The water signs are considered the psychics of there's a tarot reader that I watch, and she says the Astrologies, so say that now. There's the water signs are really like the psychics of the Astrologies. Everybody has an intuition. Everybody has that, you know, ability to tap into it. But water sign individuals is just a little more natural. So this this new moon may bring in some new spiritual things for you. Maybe a little bit of an awakening. Maybe a little bit of the start of an awakening. It is a new moon, or definitely a new perspective may be coming in for you guys as far as spirituality goes, or as far as, you know, the world beyond our eyes and ears. What else do I got here for you guys? Creativity. That's my favorite part. So I be saying this stuff about the moon, and then everybody else, they're like, oh yeah, your video was awesome, that's actually what happened. And then I find myself and I'm like, oh yeah, because I don't know what was going on. I don't know what was wrong with my life at that time. So I'm hoping that the moon being in the water sign, the moon in the water sign for Cancer for me was good too. So this new moon being in Pisces is creative energy, y'all, and that's bomb creative energy. If you have ever dealt with a Pisces, like their brains, it's amazing, like the type of things that they come up with, and the way that they present the things that they come up with, it is amazing. If you don't have any Pisces friends, I suggest you get one. I suggest you hang around them, especially if you're trying to create some art or do something creative. You need a Pisces in your life, and a Cancer. All right guys, so let's move on from Pisces a little bit, talk about the actual new moon and actually get into what's going on for the new moon in Pisces. So I said we're associated with spirituality, we're talking about creativity, so getting down to what that really means for you guys. This new moon, especially because we just came off of the full moon in Virgo, and we've got this year with Saturn in Capricorn, and we've got this 11 energy going on with the year. This new lunar cycle may actually bring about some opportunities for everybody that have to do with the arts or have to do with healing, spiritual healing. May bring in some opportunities that, even if you are in the business field or more corporate, or more, you know, you're not as artistic in your work, this time may bring about for you something that gives you a chance to be a little more creative, or a way to incorporate something new into whatever it is that you have going on that's a little more appealing aesthetically, I guess. Yeah, sorry guys, I did this in my last video too. I am a writer, and sometimes I write notes and then I look at them and I'm just like, you girl, you need to write that again. You already said that like 5 times. So that note isn't important, but I'll go to the next one. As we are ending the winter season, yes, springtime is almost here, but I'm really waiting for summer. As we're ending the winter season and we are now getting ready to begin the new astrological year, this new moon, so the Virgo helped us phase out the Virgo and the Virgo moon, and the lunar eclipse that we had at the end of January helped us phase out things that we don't need, or kind of opened our eyes to, okay, look, you need to go on and get this shit under wraps because it's time for you to do something different now. This new moon in Pisces is going to show you, hey, no, you probably like, damn, I gotta get rid of that, or I can't do that anymore. What am I supposed to do now? The new moon in Pisces is gonna say, hey, what's good? No, you can't see me, but I have, you know, some opportunities here for you. You were hung up on what was going on, what Virgo was getting rid of, but that's because I wanted to come in and give you, like, show you this. So you know, people say don't cry over spilled milk. I know y'all are dealing with some stuff that everybody's like, damn, like, I gotta make changes like that. I gotta do what? I gotta get rid of who, or I gotta put who in my life? I know everybody is on the same thing, or like, dang, I really wanted that to work out. It's not going to. Everybody is on the same thing with this, not the same thing, but everybody, I'm sure a lot of people have been going through it. Damn, like, shit's really getting real. I really got to change things around. And it's tough, especially if you're not really big on change. But this Pisces, new moon in Pisces, this new lunar cycle is actually, as the Virgo moon was a little bit of a baby bonus to help get rid of things, this new moon in Pisces is going to be our manifestation moon, if we put it like that. Like, it's gonna, now that we've kind of gotten rid of all of that stuff that we needed to get rid of for the time being, and now we have this time to cultivate until these eclipses come around and start to do more crazy stuff with us. Now's the time to manifest. Now's the time, hey guys, we're in March now, the spring's getting ready to start. Now is the time to really start manifesting what it is that you want this year to look like, because we spent the first couple months of the year really cleaning up the nonsense and all of the stuff that we had in 2017. Now that we're really in 2018 in a full month, because, you know, February is only 28 days. Let's save my Black History Month comment for another video. You know, we have a full month ahead of us, and it's springtime, new beginnings, new life. This is actually, I say this in every video, everything is divine timing, guys. This is the time to cultivate. This is the time for new stuff. This is the time for all those new projects and, you know, ventures that you guys may have been thinking about, or maybe started even planning last year. Now's the time to get on those. New moon in Pisces wants to help you. This creative water sign in this new lunar energy wants to help you get that stuff going, you know. Let's head on to the next one. So, what can I tell you guys? What I would definitely suggest, if you guys do intentions or like new moon and full moon intentions, this is definitely a time to write down those manifestations. Specifically, it would be good to write down manifestations related to your creative endeavors, related to your love life, and related to your spirituality or your perspective. That would be, this moon is a really good time for that. However, you can manifest whatever you want. Those things will be magnified during this time. And really intend those things as if you already have them. I have one of my best friends, Jeff, we call him the magician. I call him the magician. His life is so poppin' to me, and every time we're like, you know, you have all this stuff going on. I'm talking to him one day and he says something, and the way Jeff speaks, he speaks as if he already has this shit under wraps. He'll say, I was like, oh, can you do story. I needed him to write a rap for a song that I'm working on. I'm going over the song, telling him stuff, and he's like, I'm like, I need you to do if you could, you know, sit down and play. He's like, I already have. So, you know, during this time, if we're gonna manifest things, guys, manifest them as if it's already in your life and you are just figuring out how to, you know, work with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do like, oh, I wish I could, or I would like to. No, I have, I do, I am. New Moon in Pisces is going to give you that power and that energy behind it that's going to help you get all that shit off the ground. Okay, guys. If you want to know more about, talked about Saturn and Capricorn in this video. If you want to know more about what that means, I do have that video up, and it is in the video with I think a new moon or a full moon, but that video starts, I start talking about Capricorn, Saturn and Capricorn around 8 minutes. So if you want to check that out, I have it down in the description box. Just skip ahead to 8 minutes unless you really want to know what's up with the new, was it the new moon in Sagittarius? I think it was the new moon in Sagittarius. I also have eclipse videos. I have a link down there in the description box for you too, so you can watch those eclipse videos and see what that means as far as our transformation and our change goes. And then also, if you guys are interested in tarot, I know a lot of my followers really only watch my tarot videos. I hope you guys are watching these videos too, because these are really informative. And although the tarot, I can kind of read your life, like I can actually give you tools here to help you move through life. So these videos are important, y'all. If you are interested in the tarot videos, I do have the 2018 for the whole year up, and then of course I do my tarot forecast for the new lunar cycle. So I will have New Moon in Pisces up over the next few days if they're not already up now. Recording this way ahead of time. I hope the videos are up. If they're not up already, they will be up within the next, probably the next few hours. If I'm uploading this, if this is uploaded, I've probably already recorded those videos and they are probably being uploaded as I speak to y'all through your laptops or your telephones or your whatever you watching me talk to you on. All right, guys, so I talked about intentions, and I just talked about tarot readings and all the links that I want you to click down in the description box. If you are interested in getting a personal reading done, I do now have an Etsy store. I'll eventually set up a website. I do a lot of stuff, and I eventually want to just get all of my everything into one place. But as of right now, I have an Etsy store for my tarot readings and my pendants and stuff. So if you want to book a reading, go on and head to the website. I have it linked in the description box. It's it's etsy.com/shop/SunshinehazeCo. If you want a tarot reading, go on and head over there. I give you all the information you need to know about the turnaround time on the site, and then I also have some interesting, some good deals for the time being. I know I said in a couple other videos, like, you know, guys, I'm not gonna get any cheaper, but I do have some $5 and $10 readings available on my Etsy store. They are limited, so if you're interested, you're gonna have to go on and book them now, because once they're gone for the month, they're gone. You'll have to wait until I put them back up the next month if you want something that cheap. I do offer general readings. I offer love readings. Just talk to me. Whatever you're looking for, I'm pretty sure I can do for you. Aside from the tarot, I have a few of my other products on that channel. I do natal charts. I also can do a synastry or composite compatibility report for you. But if you really want to know, I will do your charts for you. I also do numerology reports, and what am I missing? Oh, and I make custom jewelry. I sell jewelry. This is Unakite and Rhodonite. I make custom chakra healing pendants. I give you the option of 2 stones. So if you are interested in getting some custom jewelry, go on and order one. I feel like I've been selling my pendants more than my tarot readings. But yeah, you guys, so thank you all for the support. As I say in most of my videos, you know, support Black business, support women entrepreneurs, support me, because, you know, that's the only way I'm gonna make it in this world. You guys follow my channel, so, you know, help a sister out. No, if you really want a reading, go on and book it through Etsy, or if you don't want to go on Etsy, you can definitely send me an email. My email is located on my About page on this channel. And then what else, guys? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope these this information resonates with you and that it can help you through this new lunar cycle. New Moon in Pisces shouldn't be bad, but the emotions is what has me like, dang, come on, Pisces. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, go on and drop a comment or, you know, a question or whatever down below. I do check the channel every day. I will most likely respond to you, or at least hit the little heart button. If you haven't liked the video, go on and hit that little thumbs up button down there on the bottom for me. If you really love this video and you want to share this information with somebody, go on and copy this link and share it on your Twitter, on your Facebooks, on your Tumblrs. What else do y'all have? On your Pinterest. Just share it. And then if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe for me. Especially if you like to keep up with my tarot readings, so you can be notified when I do put those up. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all, and I will see you next time. I think we've got, oh no, I have a little surprise for you guys next week, so I'll see you guys next time.